So this isn't the first time that I've seen something like this on Twitter and on the internet in general. And I don't think that it's the first time that I've covered something similar to this as well. I think there was another drawing. I can't remember exactly what it was or when it was, but there was another example of where some artist did some drawing and it was relatively harmless. Like, it was nothing. It was just like, oh, this person's done a drawing. They've done some art. It looks great. But obviously there's a whole load of people on the internet that just come out of fucking nowhere. They come out of their little caves and they just go, I have a problem with this drawing for a minute detail that you've put in it because I just have nothing else better to do with my life. And that is exactly what's happened with this post on Twitter, where this VTuber decided to post their VTuber model saying, hi, say it back, where they decided to reinvent their VTuber model and make a couple changes to it. And as you can see, it's a white VTuber who is actually being depicted as a monkey, and they have both dreadlocks and a little bit of straight hair at the front of it. Now, obviously, if you're just a normal person, you see this, you go like, oh, this is a cool little drawing. This is someone's VTuber model. Big titties, very nice, love to see it. And you just go, cool, hi, like it, or you just keep scrolling and you don't see anything wrong with this. But a lot of people on Twitter had so many issues with it for the absolute dumbest fucking reason. And that is because this model itself was a white model and it had dreadlocks. So we see some comments here with this one, someone retweeted it saying, I don't have anything nice to say, so I hope this bitch dies. That's right, this person is extremely mad and wants this person to die because they decided to put dreads on their VTuber model. We have another one here saying this has got to be racist. This is why I effing hate VTubers except Lila. Another person who commented on it saying, why your model got dreads when you white, bro? And finally this last one, so am I the only one uncomfortable with a white model rocking dreads, like, and then putting a couple emojis at the end of it? To me, gatekeeping a haircut to me has always been quite ridiculous, especially when it comes to something such like minute as this. Like, it's literally a fucking VTuber model. It isn't even a real person. It's a model of a VTuber that someone decided to put dreadlocks on. And the funniest thing to this as well, that a lot of the detail that these people miss, is that this person is being depicted as a monkey. They are a monkey. And you might say, Donnie, why does that have any relevance to this VTuber and why they would have dreads? Well, the way that dreads are naturally formed is that a dreadlock or dreads form through a natural process of hair matting and intertwining, either through intentional methods like twisting or braiding, or by simply allowing hair to tangle and not naturally. So if you don't wash your hair, you don't brush your hair out, and you have any type of hair, mostly when it comes to like having like curlier and thicker hair, it will dread up. So me, myself, I am of European descent. I have very thick and wavy hair. So this right here, this is like my hair at its most tame. And as you can see, I do have like relatively wavy hair. And if it grows out, it will grow more wavy. And if I don't wash it or brush it, my hair could possibly dreadlock up. It could possibly get locks. And that's what this VTuber is. It's depicting a monkey. It's like Tarzan in the movie Tarzan. He has dreadlocks because he's out in the wild. He is, raised by monkeys, and he has dreadlocks himself because his hair has not been brushed, has not been washed properly, and it's grown out and it's gotten knotted and then has grown into dreadlocks. But the one thing that I've seen a couple people say about this is that there have been people who have been defending this VTuber model, specifically this one person here, and this person is a black person. They say, gotta say this as a black guy, this model is effing adorable. Who effing cares about the hairstyle? Holy shit. Not us people of colors are the only ones who wear dreads. Yes, it's a part of our culture, but have you thought that there are people born in these environments, not our skin color? 110%. It's just like, yes, dreadlocks are a part of black culture, but me, throughout my life, I've seen a lot of people rock dreadlocks who aren't black throughout my whole entire life. From when I was young, I remember I played football here in Australia and I saw some kid who was on my team when I was like 10 who had dreadlocks. I've seen AFL players, which is we have our own version of football here. I've seen people have dreadlocks in the league and no one has ever gone, that's racist. Everyone's just gone, wow, cool hairstyle. Or a lot of people don't really like dreadlocks, so they go like, oh, shitty hairstyle, whatever it may be. And yes, there are many other environments around the world that can lead to dreadlocks. I mean, I searched it up. I was very curious about like what were some of the earliest signs of there being dreadlocks. Well, some of the earliest depictions of dreadlocks actually go all the way back to 16 to 1500 BCE in the Minoan civilization centered in Crete, now part of Greece. Dreadlocks have been depicted all the way back to ancient Greece, which is where half of my family is from, because I'm half Greek and half Italian, and my family came here after World War II, with a couple other like European countries sprinkled in my ancestry as well. But mostly I grew up Greek and Italian. Is that, yes, dreadlocks were a part of my history. They were. Yes, it was a part of African history as well. And the reason why it has become so adamant in black culture was because Bob Marley back in the 60s, he is the one who pushed it, and he's the one who made it very popular amongst black people to have that type of hairstyle and have that, you know, it was also coincided with like a rebellious theme as well. But you look at this is a statue from ancient Greece where this statue is depicted to have dreadlocks. So it's just like, yes, it's part of black culture, but it's also been part of other cultures. And at the same time, it's just a hairstyle. The funny thing is that like these exact people will be the same people who will go ahead and try to defend a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows that has gone ahead and disrespected Japanese culture to a whole nother extent, where in the game, you can destroy shrines that are sacred to Japanese people. They were trying to use a torii gate that was depicted and that was used as a symbol after America had bombed Japan, used as a symbol to show that, yes, Japan was still able to stand after that. They used that in the marketing of the fucking game, and people will still go ahead and defend like a game like Assassin's Creed Shadow that also in the game you can play as Yasuke and then sleep with someone who is currently related to the imperial family of Japan. So it's just like, that's what disrespecting a culture is. That is disrespecting a culture, not using someone's hairstyle. And to me, I don't think that this VTuber has gone ahead and used this hairstyle in a disrespectful way either. Now, I will comment on it, and I will say that the use of dreadlocks and then straight hair at the front, to me, I do think that it looks kind of like a little bit crappy. Like, you can say that. You can say like, hey, like, yeah, it's fine using the haircut, but either make it all straight or all dreads. I definitely think that, like, the artist, it still looks great. I think that the art itself, like, don't get me wrong, the VTuber model itself looks cool and stuff, and the hairstyle does look kind of dope. But I do think that's kind of weird. It's just like, you got the fringe at the front that's straight, and then you got the dreadlocks at the back. I'm just like, put either one. Like, either one would be fine. Like, I feel like putting both, it doesn't really look right. Like, it kind of throws my eyes off a little bit. But to go ahead as far and say that it's disrespectful is just completely stupid. It's like, this person meant no disrespect in doing it. And I think that it's such a reach. It is an extreme reach. And then I also saw a clip of Asmongold talking about this, where I think that he summed it up in the best way possible too.
You're just stupid. You dumb as fuck, you care about things that don't matter, you have a worldview that's completely warped, nobody likes you, you probably don't even like yourself, and you're going around trying to tone police and tell everybody else how to act. Who the fuck are you? You're nobody.
I think that this situation is another one of those situations where it's just a whole load of people on Twitter that are just getting mad for the sake of getting mad. But I'll definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. That will be it from me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.